In recent years, housing prices have skyrocketed to the point where most Americans find it difficult to afford a home. Large corporations and institutions are continuously purchasing homes, exacerbating the affordability issue. I want to discuss this matter and hear your thoughts in the comments, because the situation is alarming. A Harvard University study from 2023 indicates that to afford a median-priced home, a family must earn $117,000 annually. However, the median household income in the US is approximately $75,000, creating a significant gap. Essentially, the average American household would need a 56% increase in income to afford a median-priced home. The root cause of this crisis is simple: supply and demand. We're facing a housing shortage, with demand outstripping supply and keeping prices high. Corporations, from small businesses to large equity funds like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, are intensifying this issue by increasing demand. Currently, investors purchase 18% of all homes, a dramatic increase from 6 to 8% 2 decades ago, and this is likely to keep getting worse. Real estate investors are targeting single-family homes and condos, particularly focusing on more affordable options like starter homes. This strategy negatively impacts those looking for affordable housing options. While I value the principles of a free market and the right to purchase rental properties, this situation poses a challenge for individuals earning average salaries. These average earners find themselves at a disadvantage, struggling to compete with investors and needing to earn above average just to have a chance at home ownership. This issue affects at least 50% of Americans, likely more, especially those on an average income trying to purchase their first home. These individuals are finding it increasingly difficult to make home ownership a reality. Although not entirely impossible for all prospective homeowners, the current market dynamics make it nearly impossible for millions of Americans. The opportunity to find a steal in the housing market, which was much more common pre-pandemic, has become rare due to the low inventory and high prices demanded today. This situation is discouraging for many, as finding a good deal has become exceedingly difficult. When a good deal appears on the market, such as an undervalued home, large institutions quickly learn about it and often make all-cash offers, sometimes even exceeding the asking price. They are well prepared with teams and algorithms to act fast, making it challenging for the average American to compete. On the other hand, some argue that large corporate buyers, including private equity funds and hedge funds, don't significantly impact the housing market since they own a relatively small portion, around 2% of the market. However, considering there are about 140 million homes in America, 2% represents roughly 2.8 million homes. With a reported housing shortage of 1 to 4 million homes, the holdings of these institutions, nearly 3 million homes, suggest they do indeed have a significant impact on housing affordability and market dynamics. What's the solution to this housing affordability crisis? I believe the issue originates from the Federal Reserve and the easy access large institutions have to capital. Competing against them seems almost impossible given the current system. Though a systemic failure isn't imminent, it's a concern worth discussing. Congress has attempted to address the problem by proposing legislation, but so far, their efforts resemble more of a symbolic fight than actual change. For example, the Senate introduced the Affordable Housing and Home Ownership Protection Act, aiming to help local homebuyers compete with large investors by taxing real estate investors who own over 15 rental properties. Similarly, the House proposed the End Hedge Fund Control of American Homes Act, intending to curb the trend of hedge funds buying up single-family homes through various restrictions and taxes. However, I'm skeptical these bills will pass, especially in their current forms, due to the strong connections between Congress members and influential financial institutions like BlackRock. These connections make significant legislative change unlikely. So, the question remains: how can we ensure affordable housing for Americans? I'm eager to hear your thoughts in the comments below.